Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 39 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. And here we're starting in Cazador's dungeon. We went through the Tsar Palace and finally have made our way down into here. I don't know how close we are to completing this. There's a sigil here to warp to this point, so this could be large. I'm not sure. That's where we're going to start today. As last time, I went through the sewers and took down the Stone Lord, defeated the Zhentarim that were trying to attack the guild for the Ball cultists. I went to the park and explored the last bit of the city. I got ambushed there by Ball cultists. And then we went into Tsar's Palace to complete Astarion's quest, to complete this ritual that is set to go on here. So let's start moving through here. Yeah, we took this elevator down, got the sigil, and that's all we've done down here in this dungeon. So, right, we want to lead with Astarion here.
What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
Crypt gate on both sides. This one is locked. What's going on here?
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
Press the Tsar's signet ring into the hollow in the door.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Okay, there's locked gates here with people behind them. Let's peek in these side doors. This one... Ooh, there's like nothing over here. There's a lower level to this with another door. Could possibly jump down there, honestly. So there might be a lower floor to this. What about the other side? This one's got another door here. Put the signet ring into this one.
For a signet ring.
Okay. What is this? Okay, so this is a way out. Down there somewhere, it's below me. What is going on here? Eyewitness accounts of the Ballspawn crisis. Power structure of Baldur's Gate. I don't think those are important books here. Scroll of names. That, though, could be important. Names. Thousands of them. Many of the surnames would be familiar to a Baldurian, though some of those near the beginning of the list of families now long disappeared. This is a list of names of people dating back centuries, but continuing right up to the present day.
Thousands of names. This couldn't be part of the ritual, could it?
Meditations of a Vampire Lord. The Journal of Cazador's Tsar. It records the movements and actions of his spawn, with particular attention paid to Astarion. Every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night, Godi informed. He will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome, but to disappear now, when we are all but ready, it is unconscionable even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It has been days and he is still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. My spawns fail me. Astarion eludes me. I will have my due. Eternal cruelty. For my sins, my soul was made ink and written onto this parchment, where its scrawl crawls sleeplessly for eternity unless you free it. Gilded chest, some arrows, bronze chalice, 391 gold. In the desk, the guild, hidden rulers of Baldur's Gate, letter to Morel Alcom. Morel Alcom, I suppose, as you say, that you have reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, Athkatla is more homogeneous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions in law enforcement, but still, accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Alcom, for I'm afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation in Baldur's Gate, definitively so. I am on the verge of a long-planned transformation that entirely changes the rules of the game. Too long have I been content to be merely a major city's vampire lord when I can be so much more, and I shall. But that's all I'll say about the matter at present, young Alchem. After all, we mustn't give away the surprise entirely. Cazador Sar. This is a journal of Cazador's thoughts and concerns about the power structure of Baldur's Gate and how the changing balance between the factions affects his own ability to operate in the city without interference or competition. The most recent notes at the end relate to the old problem of Nine Fingers and the Guild, and new concerns about the ambitious young Lord Gortash. Cazador's worries about the Guild revolve around the rise of the brash new criminal kingpin known as the Stone Man, and what it might mean for the Gate's underworld if Nine Fingers is replaced. Meanwhile, the upstart Gortash is fielding prototypes of his Steel Watchers in the city streets. Are they capable enough to detect and damage Cazador's vampire spawn? Okay, that was something to look at. The Mortal View, eyewitness accounts of the Ballspawn crisis. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief. Always in everyone's business. And that ward of Gorion went right along with her. No surprise a wicked god's blood was running in their veins. Anonymous Candlekeep. Saravok and his lot are always the first ones that come to mind. You know, this all started with a bit of iron in Nishkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then, I thought the problem was a bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. Amnian mercenary interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak that name to me. My mistress was turned to ash fighting those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal. I curse Irenicus. And I curse you, hostile vampire Athkatla slums. The five tore Tetra to pieces. I don't think anyone expected more Ballspawns showing up would fix the war that a pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other, eh? Good riddance. Here's hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerun. Sardash Merchant retired. I am not authorized to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it up at the Sea Tower if you want to argue, but honestly, who cares if a Ballspawn got it stuck to them? Their father's the killing type, after all. Flaming Fist Gauntlet, Baldur's Gate. Several hundred more interviews follow, most of them terse. So I think this is relating to the events of Baldur's Gate 2, the Ballspawn crisis. Velioth.
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
The skull's memories rise and unfold. Let them wash over you.
This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's first lesson? Use a lucky there, I guess? See if Astarion can pull that off? Nope. Even if I get a max roll in the guidance, not enough. I don't think that's worth an inspiration.
Your attention wanders for a moment, and you miss the import of Velioth's ghostly whisper. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
Move ahead to the third memory fragment.
Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
Move ahead to the fourth memory fragment.
Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Cazador never spoke about his former master.
Huh.
Maybe I shouldn't be surprised, given how things ended.
Black Mass Scroll. Unfurling the scroll reveals a list of foul rites and rituals detailing all the ways death can be turned to one's advantage, or simply made more interesting. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, and many more strange, accursed rituals cover the parchment. The final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. O piteous dead, O ravenous dead, immortality is your gift, but darkness is your prison and hunger its jailer. The rite of profane ascension will release you. Walk in the sun, suffer not from hunger, grow your power beyond anything you imagined. A pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire. Deliver unto him 7,000 souls, each bearing an infernal mark, and you shall be free of your chains. You shall know true power. Deliver the souls, speak the words, esse dominus, as animus offero in sacrificio, nunc volo protestatim quam politicus es mahi. Okay, well, we know how to do the ritual now. And then 7,000 souls, eh? That's a lot. So it was important to go back there. Let's see what we've got going on here.
Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Astarion, do you know who these prisoners are?
I don't even know what this prison is. He hid all of this from me. And the others. If I had to guess, I'd say they're part of his ritual. But where in the hells do they come from?
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Who is he?
It's not just him. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
Let Astarion answer.
170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
Stop whining. The only thing that matters is killing Cazador. He's responsible for all of this. Critical success.
Kill him. That monster. You can't. It's not possible.
We'll find a way.
And then? What happens to us?
What do you want to happen?
I don't know. I just don't want to die down here. Please, whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
Okay, so let's talk to Astarion then.
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I should have known what Cazador was capable of. He's played us for such fools. And not just 7 spawn to placate the devil. 7 spawn, and 7,000 souls bound to them in blood. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
It is Cazador's cruelty, not yours, to have kept them alive in this way.
Thank you. Yes. This will all be over soon. It's just sickening. Seeing them again. I don't know what else.
So what about the other side?
I just want to breathe free air. One last time.
Okay, that was the one Sebastian was in.
Hey. Hey, you. Come closer.
Chessa,
Oh, God. It can't be.
the Gur child.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you.
You're the children from the Monster Hunters camp.
Camp. Monster hunters. The Gur camp. Oh, gods. My parents' camp. Chessa, focus. Resist the beast inside you. You promised. It's your fault. You did this to us. Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns. I'll kill you!
Yes. Now that you, mention it, I may have done that. Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
We promised their parents we'd save them.
Parents? You've seen my parents?
They're looking for you.
I miss them. I think. Or perhaps it's the hunger. I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
Never give up hope. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirs in her eyes. And with it, hope.
You really mean it? Cazador's got this staff. It controls the doors. If you get it, you can set everyone free. If you get it, somehow.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try.
Please. Whatever you can do.
What are you doing? They're going to tear me to shreds. They'd never forgive me for what I've done.
You're not honestly asking me to sacrifice them, are you?
Maybe I am. Maybe that's what I have to do. I never want to see these little scraps of misery again. The world doesn't need to know my shame.
Oh boy. Okay, next gate. This looks like a spot to save. Again, lead with Astarion here. Like, if there's 7,000 of them, like, are they corpses up in here? Pale Petrus. Okay, here's Cazador. Yep. Oh boy, here we go.
Who stands before us? Is this truly our prodigal son? Do not slouch before me, boy. Have you no respect for yourself? Look at you, crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness.
He doesn't owe you anything.
Have you fallen so far that this speaks for you?
I don't need anyone to speak for me.
No, you always had a gift for words. I fondly remember your empty boasting, your tired jokes, your endless prattle.
No! Shut up!
Careful, Astarion, don't lose your head.
Do the cattle not know you, boy? Have they not seen your fits of temper?
You son of a bitch.
You truly forgot my power. You truly thought our bond as creator and creation was all that stopped you from killing me? Hmm? Oh, you are weak, my child. You are a small, pathetic little boy who never amounted to anything. But today, you will finally do something worthwhile. You will burn, and I will ascend.
No! Stop him! Get me out of this!
Witness the birth of the Vampire Ascendant! Ecce Dominus! Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger.
Okay, these guys are not in the battle. There we go. Okay, Astarion's all the way at the back. Okay, now my group can go.
Spawns his power and sending it straight to Cazador.
Two can play at that shit. Then old Karlak step on and take a taste.
Okay, Karlak wants to go onto this. Usin's temporarily hostile. Okay, so I can get through here with Karlak without taking opportunity. So let's do that. And then I have to do a haste, or a dash rather, and go onto the rune.
Well played, but I still have power enough to rend the flesh from your bones.
Your movement increases by 1 meter, you receive 10 temporary hit points, and your attacks and spells deal an additional 1 to 10 necrotic damage after draining a vampire spawn's life force. So...
Strip away everything!
Oh.
It will not save you.
Okay, well, hit the frenzy. So the circle in the middle is sucking up them all. Shadowheart. I want a Cambion planar ally right there. Okay, spiritual weapon, trident, right up here. Move to right here. End turn. Karlak is done. Earthless. Okay, I have the Dance Macabre. I probably should remove these guys first. Fireball, would it hit all of them? It appears so. So I should just do that. Why'd you walk up into it? What a dum-dum. And they have this ghastly fume, stinking cloud. That is necrotic damage, I think. Let's examine. Nauseates all creatures around it. Poisoned, can't take actions. Okay, that's not what I thought it was gonna do. I need to look at what Cazador's got going on here too. Your attacks and spells deal additional, okay, necrotic damage. So by standing on the runes, I'm lowering the amount of damage he's gonna deal. Vampire regen, 20 HP at the start of its turn. If it isn't in sunlight or hasn't taken radiant damage or damage from holy water, in which case this trait doesn't function until the start of his next turn. Okay, that's big to know. This creature takes 20 radiant damage if it starts its turn in sunlight. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Improved extra attack. You can make 2 additional attacks after attacking with your main hand weapon. He has tons of HP regen. Okay, I want necrotic resistance. That's poison. Yeah, necrotic. I Misty Step onto one of these. I can. Okay, in turn. Okay, yeah, attack Karlach. That'll go well for you. How much HP does he have? A lot. Okay. Miss. It's got to be a melee attack. This can just do Rays of Fire, Fiendish Charm, Draining Kiss. The Rays of Fire, it's going to happen with disadvantage, yeah. 56% there, but I think he can use that every turn. The bats only have 1 HP. Disengage, fire, lightning, cold, and poison resist. Can't be disarmed. Can fly. What is this armor class? 14. Okay, so I don't want to take the opportunity attacks here. I think I take the chance on the bats and then one into here. Okay, I got one of them. And I did extra necrotic damage. Okay, that's something I have to remember about. But okay, in turn there. Miss, good. Eye bite. Asleep?
Our ritual is near complete. Can you feel its profane power?
208 HP. Light, okay. Misty Escape. Shadowheart's now paralyzed. Critical miss there. Okay. I really would like to use my cleave and hit as many of these bats as possible. We'll do that. I'd rather take down the werewolf, so do that. So much damage. Enraged Throw. Alchemist Fire. Right here. I want to hit both the bats. That should work. Good. Got both of them. So cleared a lot of stuff right there. End turn. Then eat Thirtless. What do we do about this? Eldritch Blast is 72% there with disadvantage. That's not bad. Each hit is going to do an additional 1 to 12. 1 to 10 necrotic damage. So let's do 2 into the Gur Hunter and 1 into the werewolf and see what happens. That was pretty bad. I got my quick spell flinger. I can try that again. 2 on the Gur Hunter, 1 here. Didn't get either of them. Close. End turn. The Rays of Fire, 56%, but 1, 2, 3. Man, 2 misses. Are we not in the circle? It does show it. Resource sources 1. Okay. It's showing Yusin when I hover over him, and Yusin is this. No? Did it give it a name? I thought Yusin was one of these. Yusin is this one. Okay, well, end turn. Miss, good. Bite, 3 damage, not bad. Ooh, a crit. Crit there. Ray of Frost on Karlach.
Time is at hand. The age of the vampire ascendant is about to dawn.
Call Lightning on Thirtless. Ow. Shadowheart is paralyzed, so it's not going to be able to go. And then with Karlach, I think I just ranged attack while I'm on here. Attacks and spells deal additional 1 to 10 necrotic. Movement speed is reduced, so I don't want to run. What I would like to do is shoot this. Got it. And shoot this. Got it. And then use a frenzied strike with my equipped weapon. I just fired 2 bow shots. Okay, enraged throw then. Throw one of these daggers. Why does it want me to move? Enraged throw. Dagger. There we go. Knocked it prone. Did decent damage. It would do more damage if the enemy was on low life. Shadowheart is not paralyzed? Or is? Well, I mean, I should do a big Radiant Spirit Guardians level 5. Okay, and heal. Oh, I needed a bigger heal than that. Oh well. Then take the opportunity attacks. And move up here. Okay, force them to move back into the ring on their turn. And Thirtless needs Giga Heal. Good. Eldritch Blast on Shatterteeth. Wait, I can hit a bat. That target is too far. I can target Cazador. Put a blast there and one here. Hit all of them. All that did was take down some of his temporary HP. But we healed up. That's good. Took down a bat. Keep doing Rays of Fire, or I get one attack, or I get 3 Rays of Fire. 3 Rays of Fire is just better. Put all 3 of them into the one with the highest HP. Okay. Something. They aren't doing much damage to him. Burning caused extra damage there too. More Ray of Frost. More bats coming in. That's no problem. Okay, taking damage on the bites.
Centuries of toil, all building to this. The power is phenomenal.
See if he does the Call Lightning again. What you gonna do? Ascension? They all exploded? Did we just fail? Sinister Lord. Damage of his attacks and spells increases by 7 to 70 necrotic damage and he regains 100 hit points. Affected entity has plus 10 bonus to its next saving throw. You can use this 3 times. Oh, that's not good. Astarion is dead. Like, he is gone from here. Like, that might be GG on that. So the radiant damage won't matter anymore. Took 25 damage. And I got too close to him. Can't do a Dawnburst Strike. Put a Guardian of Faith right here. And heal. End turn. Karlach. Attack a bat. And a bat with Reckless Attack. That's unfortunate. Frenzied Strike on Cazador. If Cazador kills me, we restart. If I survive this, I think we lose Astarion and bring Wyll into the party. For some reason, Aetherless is encumbered now. End turn. I got a backpack with all of Astarion's stuff. Send that to Karlach. Damn. Need to move down here. I want to pick off the Gur Hunter and this one. Of course, I didn't get either of them. They both have 2 HP. Okay, well, move in here. Offhand melee Cazador. End turn up here. Stay on the fire. Well, I'm not getting the extra damage out of it now. 2 here, 1 here. Still not great. Werewolves still aren't doing much damage to it. Ray of Frost on Karlach again. Shattertooth gonna do anything else? Maybe? Not? Okay. There it went. And bites on the Cambion. Okay, opportunity attack. Fireball in there. Hitting himself in the process. Okay, that was a bold move there, buddy. Because Karlach can throw down some damage. We got him poisoned. Hit again. Frenzied Strike. Go Reckless. It's 14 HP. I didn't get to heal there. Could do a Mass Cure Wounds. Karlach, or Karlach and Self. Okay, I guess target all of my allies here. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna run up here. Okay, there's only one left there. In turn, a Cambion. Walk down here. Take that opportunity attack. That's fine. Raise a fire. 30%. Hit him with one. Damn. Okay. Aetherless. What do we got here? Opportunity attack if I walk away. Main hand is 8 to 18. 50% chance to hit there. Eldritch Blast is only 20%. Fireball. Would that not just hit? Do it. He's dead. Offhand melee. Shatterteeth over here. Okay. Werewolf dead. Chatterteeth, Ray of Frost, Misty Step, Harlack, come attack a bat. Wow, gotta go reckless on the... Still missed on the bat. Okay, please kill the bat. And then Chatterteeth. Into turn, in turn. Oh, there's more... Why are there so many more bats all of a sudden? So Eldritch Blast. Okay, I need to get... No, I can't really get further. Well... Shoot the bat. Okay, move up there. Got one of them. 55%. Build it. And Cambion can come back here. Fire there. And path interrupted, so multiple fires. Got it. One bat left. And it dashes in. Okay, Cambion. Kill it. Okay, Shadowheart didn't make it. 55%. There we go. Short rest. Astarion. Guess that's all the stuff he was wearing. Take all. Damn. Well, it's not how I wanted that to go, but that is what happened. None of the other bodies had anything on them. Murderous cut. Oh, that's the weapon I threw. Sarcophagus here.
The great vampire lord looks peaceful, recovering in his coffin. There is no trace of the fury that you fought against.
Kill him.
Consummatum est. Ego cecidi.
Well, I need his staff, don't I? High security vault key number 3. Talk to Karlach here.
What is it about this place? I know we shouldn't let down our guard, but I feel like I could drift off and never wake up.
A vampire nest. You truly can find everything in the city. I'd better keep my throat protected.
So I still get all my potions. Yeah, I have everything here. Get a take all. Whoa. Sort all that. Stolen gold bag? I still have that? Okay. If I talk to them again.
Hey, you.
No, nothing here yet. About Astarion. Okay, I think we just leave. Decide Cazador's fate. Here, I know. Shadowheart. Pull his body out of there. Oh, I can loot his body. Here it is. Okay. Can't pick up too heavy. Let me try it with Karlach. Pick up. Okay, heavily encumbered. That's fine. Inventory. Drop. Can't throw. Okay, let's V. Shove. Cazador. There he goes. There we go. Some little bit of satisfaction there. There are other places we could go here. Feel like it just kind of loops back around here. Stacks of scrolls over here. Trapped plate. Vampires before Velioth. Oh, we don't got our lockpick guy. Scroll of Cloud Kill, sure. Scroll of Wall of Ice. Disarm this. Okay, I disarmed it. Read this. Iravesk, the Four-Bore, Zoltan Far, the Eviscerator, Madame Talon, the Well-Preserved, the Interregnum, temporarily suppression by Lathandarians, Blaisus, the Coryphee, who led her spawn in ecstatic blood dances, Dixon Nightbinder, Fivelord the Fleeting, Hideous Gathwick, who knew not satiety, Denalasar, the architect who opened the Tourmaline Depths, Velioth the Martinet, and Cazador Sar, the Avid. Okay, so that looped underneath, and if I want out, I have to go back up the stairs. Okay, it really sucks. I really like Astarion a lot, but... Oh, they're dead. Okay, well, we killed him, but we failed. Oh, well, the girl leader.
I admit I was not sure I would ever see you again. But you faced down the vampire ascendant and lived. I cannot say if I'm more impressed by your bravery or your terrible luck to face such a foe.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't save your children.
As are we all. But this is the hand fate has dealt. We will carry them in our hearts. As for
Yeah.
you have my people's thanks. I know you face trials ahead. We will stand with you as best we can. Until then, go in peace. And thank you.
Okay.
To take down Cazador at the peak of his power, an incredible feat. Foolish to let him grow so strong, but incredible nonetheless.
I didn't know it was gonna happen!
Thanks.
I thought by standing in the circles I was preventing it.
Few people can stand against a vampire, let alone one filled with infernal power. You did well.
I lost my vampire friend, though.
I didn't think anyone could beat the vampire ascendant. I've never been happier to be wrong.
If Cazador had become what he intended to be, he would have torn this city apart. Thanks to you, that won't happen. Although, the chances of something else destroying Baldur's Gate seem quite high.
Yeah.
We came all too close to destruction today. I'm glad you were there to stop it.
Exalted Hunter, you will go down in legend after that fight.
To be honest, wasn't quite as legendary as Raphael.
City from one terror. I pray you can do it again.
Today's battle is done, but tomorrow will bring a new fight.
Alright, well, the sigil. Let's go to camp.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Yeah, talk to Wyll.
Always good to talk, my friend.
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Okay, need to level him up a couple times. Alright, so he's also a warlock. Circle of Death. Seems like it'd be good to have. Spells. Get remove curse. Might not need that, but solid. Spells I have. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. Except spells. Having Dimension Door would be solid. Expeditious Retreat. That seems pretty cool. And Witch Bolt is also... Yeah, I'm going to give him Witch Bolt. Eldritch Invocations. Yeah, I like Life Drinker. We're going to take that. And then a feat. We need Skilled. Give him Sleight of Hand. Perception. I'm not going to worry about Stealth. Give him Athletics. Yep, that's what I want. He's going to be our lockpick guy. Okay. The dead shot is a longbow. He cannot use it. Wyll has to wear light armor. Well, that's unfortunate. Acrobatics, armor class boots. Stealth, sleight of hand, ring. Cannot be blinded. Yeah, that's what was there. Give him the shield. There are gloves somewhere. They might be in the camp chest. Maybe go look there. Might be able to give him the ability to use the longbow. What about the hat? Marksmanship. If those gloves exist, I don't have them. I'll dust gloves. Oh, I did this packed weapon thing with Wyll, too. He might be stuck with this longsword. Where's Astarion's sword? Oh, maybe Karlach has it. No? Oh, here it is. Duelist prerogative. So yeah, it's definitely better. Okay, and then Wyll needs to bind packed weapon. You become proficient with it if you weren't already. Okay, can I do that with a bow? Okay, so I got the bow out. Bind weapon. No. Looks like just the main hand, the sword. He needs a different hat if he's not going to be able to wield this bow. If I gave him proficiency with medium armor, he'd be in a so much better position. Like, I should put this armor on Shadowheart. Not being proficient with medium armor hurts him, but like, if I were to put this on, his armor class does say it goes up. Just leave him with the light armor. So maybe just not having proficiency with this bow means I don't get the bonus attacks here. Maybe I can still use it. But what about... You can't cast spells, your attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks have disadvantage while wearing non-proficient armor. Okay. I do have the shield on him, so it'll be okay. He's good with melee as well. Not having proficiency with the bow means I won't be able to add my proficiency bonus. It's gonna make it harder to hit. So I think his ranged attack has got to be the Eldritch Blast, but he actually has a strong melee option. I think that's where we're at with Wyll. Additional bonus action while below 50% HP. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, that sucks so bad. Okay, go for the long rest.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Shadowheart looks really nice with the Astarion armor. So we need to warp now to Wyrm's Crossing. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go.
I'm starting to remember that Wyrm's Crossing has a bit of a reputation, doesn't it? Tad mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone for a price.
But a little harm. Shouldn't we all be allowed to stoke a few fires from time to time?
Wyll doesn't have subtitles.
I'm with you then.
Can I not get up there now? Let's go to Baldur's Gate then. No, that's the wrong spot. That's gonna put me at the bridge to the upper city. Basilisk Gate. Return to Wyrm's Crossing through here. Now, is this place gonna be like geared up to attack me for approaching? And Steel Watchers down. Yup. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll fight them. Gotta do some ranged attacks with Karlach. Oof. Frenzy, sure. In turn, Wyll can move up here. I want to see what this Circle of Death does. Okay, that hits friendlies. That is a big circle. Okay, in turn. Miss. Alright, another one running in. I'm not trying to go after Gortash, I want to go after the dragon. Do we counterspell? Conjure Fire Elemental? This uses a spell slot. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got more. Shadowheart run in. Just shoot something. There we go. And Aetherless can get up in here quite a ways. Eldritch Blast. Twice here. Once there. Okay. Use my Quick Fingers spell on this fist. Left it with 12. Change my resistance to slashing. I probably need to do that for Wyll as well. Slashing or bludgeoning. There's going to be a mix of both. And piercing too with the crossbows. Yep, they're all going to dash out here. Slow. Yikes. Mass Cure. Okay, Karlach. Move this. Oh, we're slowed. I can't get up there. Can't use reactions. Slowed. I didn't get to use my bonus attack either. Okay, well, we've moved up in here. In turn, Wyll. Let's do a piercing resistance on him. Oh, you also got slowed, didn't you? Okay, we'll do a Cloud of Daggers right here. Nice. Inch turn. Hellish Rebuke. Oh, slow. Nice, another 22. Broke the Cloud of Daggers there. Aetherless, can we just attack this guy? See what happens. Oh. Get a counterattack. I left him with 9. And Shadowheart. Use a Firebolt? No. Firebolt's 45%, but Sacred Flame here is 70? Okay, Sacred Flame then. Ah, keep moving forward. And attack Wyll and miss. Hey, we got a fire elemental out here now. That thing has a lot of HP. Big Cure. Karlach. Attack this guy. Don't get my bonus action. Okay. Erupting Cinder. Wyll is ensnared. Still 90% chance to hit. And critical miss. And God. Ow. Okay. Concentration broken on slow. Use it again. Pity Thirtless that time. Thirtless. Attack the Manip. Not bad. Shadow Heart. Move right here. Can I firebolt this one? Yes. Okay. A little bit more damage. Let's get a weapon up in here. Okay. Miss. Blight on the Thirtless. Ow. I guess I had a lot of temporary HP. Okay, Karlach. Attack there. Broke that Crusader's mantle. Still slowed. Move to there though. And shocking grasp this thing. Missed. Multi-attack on Shadowheart. Missed. Still ensnared down here, eh? And I'm immobile. Use a heal. Raise of fire. Yeah. Almost. Concentration broken on slow. Melf's acid arrow missed. Spiritual weapon on this fist at 11. Shadowheart. Ensnaring strikes missed. Okay, 85%. Kill, good. Then move out here. End turn, he Thirtless, attack. Yeah, and of course follows through with the offhand. Move to here. In turn. Slow again. Saves that time. Karlach. I think I'm no longer slowed. Can we get in here? Take out the fist. And get up in here. Nice. Frenzied Strike. Reckless. That took down the elemental. Okay, threaten that. Wyll can move up, but I don't think I can get a shot off in here. No. Firebolt. Shoved Karlach. Weapon gets in there. Misses. Move out of the way. The Thirtless can get through the door. Eldritch Blast. 9. Shadowheart. Firebolt. No. Sacred Flame. Yes. 15. In turn. And finish. Short rest. It wasn't the prettiest. Some gold. Something I just thought about. I need to find... Yeah, Thieves' Tools. Send those to Wyll. I think Karlach probably has them all. Yep. Debin's chest key here. Oh, I guess I can go loot all their stuff. Sure. Not like I need to really worry about looting all these chests. I need to quick save.
When they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
Alright, we've got more.
Spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint there.
5 of them, it looks like. Looks like I have to rage again as well. Any blazes? The quartermaster's temporarily hostile. So it'd be nice to not kill her, maybe. Whew! Big hit. Let's move up in there. In turn. Menacing attack. Let's move here with Shadowheart. Fire still low on this. Sacred Flames, no, not on that guy. Ray of Frost, 65. And of course, missed. Okay. Attack. Got it with the offhand. Get in there. Piercing. There's a mage. It's okay. In turn. Slow. Counter spell. Through the wall. Slow sucks. Wyll move here. Cloud of daggers on these two. And they both go next. They should get hit by that again. Oh, I just took out the quartermaster. Well, damn. Oops. End his turn. Another 20 on him. That worked well. I like that that's not like such a massive area that it's going to hit everybody in my party to use it. Reckless. Again. And frenzied. Got him. Run up here. Shadow Heart. In the door. 70%. Not quite. Sure, Etherless, finish it. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta lead with the offhand. And Conjure Fire, that's fine. Okay. Move up in here. Eldritch Blast. Nice. We'll use 2 slots. I can't long rest here. 37.94 gold. I can loot the Steel Watchers. It looks like Gortash is up. How I would go up. Yeah, I'd probably go up through the other side. Passageway down. Oh, this one guy I left down here. Of course. Intern. Oh, miss. Oh, his blasts blow people backwards too. Etherless. Eldritch Blast. Wow. Offhand him? Good. Alright, so this is the spot here. Dragon's Head Torch. Use Witch Bolt that. And Witch Bolt. Oh, let's just recast it. The entrance is apparently located somewhere within Wyrm's Rock Prison, and the notes inside it hint that opening the way involves lightning sparks and torches. Call lightning. Okay, let's move people not where Karlach went. There we go. Call lightning here. And recast it here. I've used lightning on the torches that have the dragons. Okay, let's turn this one off and then try it. Do this here. Then Wyll, Witch's Bolt. This one. Oh. Aha! I did it. Okay. Short rest. Mouse hole from Wyrm's Rock cells. We're gonna have traps in here. This could be as simple, just like go down the stairs, find the dragon, which I'm hoping for. My heart hurts still about losing Astarion. I'm like, okay, the Wyrm way. Murals here.
Is that Baldur with a bronze dragon? Must have been quite an adventure. Baldur and his winged ally admiring the fruits of their labor, the city itself. Baldur sails away and leaves the dragon to watch over his city. Do the histories make mention of this?
Journal of Past Adventures number 1. The Wyrm's Lair, incredible. The legends were true, and we've marked our place among them. We'll prove our worth with unrusted swords and meet the dragon. The good dragon, or so we pray. Gods bless our endeavor. And no murals on the other side, but something I did just notice. I can long rest from here. Do I lead with Wyll here? Statue of Baldur.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand Wyrm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent, should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no Wyrm and no savior.
Venerable Baldur, father of the gate, let it be known I am worthy.
Ancient Ansor, hear me.
A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Okay, we got an autosave there.
Astonishing. To think such grandeur has been lurking beneath the city.
Mm-hmm. Some shrouded paintings. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Base my tests, prove your worth. Door up there, door over here. Okay, so 4 different trials. Start from the right. Chamber of Courage.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
Take the torch. Air elementals, water elementals survive for 4 turns. Elementals have opportunity attacks, acid resistance. Air elementals have lightning and thunder resistance. Okay, do a rage. Move up here, attack the air elemental. Reckless. Immune to poison, that's fine. Insurn. What is that? Multi-attack on Wyll? Nice. Okay, are they all just gonna rush Wyll? No. That was attacks on Karlach. Okay, Wyll has the torch out. What if I toggle the light source? Oh no. Oh wow, that used an action? Well, I guess I can inspect Moon Lantern. What? No, just no? Huh. Attack with Moon Lantern. Yeah, I equipped that in my main hand. Ugh. Okay, end turn. Let's have Shadowheart use Radiant Spirit Guardians, level 5. And come up here and stand by Wyll. Oh, can I get up here? Alright, that skill is so OP. I'm stand by Wyll here. Do a mass healing word. Why not? And then Eldritch Blast. Water Elemental. Nice. Intern. Elemental Warp. Ooh. Hellish Rebuke that? Yeah, that's fine. Karlach. You know what to do. Ah, almost. Yeah, just finish it. And then threaten this one. Sucks I got knocked down. I lost my Spirit Guardians. Nice. Opportunity attack. Wyll. Remove the toggled light source. Wait, what? Fallen Fighters. I was trying to put away the Moon Lantern, not put away... I'm reloading here, because I feel like the game screwed me with what I was trying to do it. I'm not going to reload to save Astarion, because I was doing what I was intending to do, and failed. Like, I was not intending to, like, put that away. Alright, let's try this again. Don't put away the torch.
A champion burns bright. Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
Okay. Same thing. Attack. Attack. Rage. End turn. Ooh. The 2 airs go first this time. Primordial Gales. Shocked. Cloud of Daggers right here. Nice. Fiendish Resilience to cold. Chill there. Okay, the water took damage. Winter's Breath. You got knocked down. Elemental Warp. Multi-attack on Wyll. Ah. Let's do a big heal on Wyll. Make a weapon. Great sword. Inch turn. I've been liking the just like melee attack with the Thirtless. Oof. Okay. The offhand didn't hit. Inch turn. My sword hit the water elemental there. Miss. Karlach, jump up here. I want to remove this one. Good. Got it. End turn. Multi-attack on Wyll. Yeah. Him being prone is very bad. I should have helped him up. Okay, he got up. He's below 50% HP, so he gets an extra bonus action. Use a heal. So now he doesn't get that bonus action. Eldritch Blast on that. It would be cool if the second and third hits didn't have the disadvantage because I knocked it back. But that's... I'm gonna move him. Damn it. Hey, misses. Oh, we've got more. Okay, Shadowheart, help him up. Good. Hit a reflective shell. Okay. Edge turn, Thirtless. Attack the water elemental. Only 10 damage. Fiendish resilience. Cold. I'm gonna wrap around here. Okay. Karlach. Attack this water element. No, that's not Karlach. That was the weapon. That's fine. That was a good hit. And Raging Vortex. Silence. Whoa. 2 more turns. Okay, Karlach, do we attack the Myrmidon? I think the play is going here. Take that opportunity attack, get up here, and try and remove this water elemental. Good. And then take a crack at this one. Close. And wrap around here. Okay. Fly in. Attack Thirtless, that's good. Can't cast spells because silenced. I could attack the water elemental with the torch. 2 to 13 damage. Sure, whatever. Miss. Try and walk out of there. Okay, the silence was removed. But then move behind Karlach and do 8 to 20. Yep. Healed. Winter's Breath, knocked Karlach down. Shadowheart, silenced. Move up here. Okay, remove the silence by getting out of the vortex. And the water elemental. Yeah, fire would be fine there. 55. Sacred Flame is 65. Let's try that. Got it. Perfect. In turn, Thirtless, help up Karlach. And then do quick spell Eldritch Blast on the Water Myrmidon, I guess. Not bad. Get off the ice. Inch turn. Oh, my weapon. Come up here and attack that. Nice. Elemental Warp. Miss. Good. Warp and fly. Sentinel and shield blow. Okay. Air Myrmidon, Raging Vortex up in here now. Remove the silence. Explosive icicle. Wow. A lot of miss. Okay, gotta survive one more turn. Can I move here? Okay, got out of that. Attack the Myrmidon. And again. And Frenzied Strike it. Sure. End turn. Gushing Air. Move here. Cool, got out of that. I want to heal again. Cloud of Daggers could hit both of these. Sure. And Shadowheart. Get out of that. Okay. Then do Spirit Guardians. Radiance level 3. Cool. Sentinel. Bulwark Rebuke. Okay, and I can keep moving. Oh, cloud of daggers hit me. Trying to get to that, and to heal, I guess. In turn, Ethertless, get out of this. Blast this water myrmidon. Ah, left with 10. Not enough movement. Okay, in turn. And the weapon, only attack this. Another 11. The weapon did well. Miss. Miss plus 1. $24 damage. Miss. Okay. Your courage is a beacon to meek and mighty alike. May you ever withstand the raging elements. Proceed. Short rest.
I'll do that one later.
So that's 1 down. And the statue is lit up. Cool. Save. Here, let's put my weapon back on, please. There we go. What do we got in here? Oh, boy.
Lance board. Was always more of a dice man myself.
Let's Eldritch Blast this crystal. Crystal Skin. Affected entity has resistance to all elemental damage. Oh, that was a good thing. Can't get there, so I gotta keep doing this. Now can we go? We can't. Chamber of Strategy. Black Rook, White Bishop, so they are chess pieces. What do we got here?
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies? Or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
Okay. Black Queen. I'm guessing it's my turn to move here. The Black King falls in 2 turns. If I take the White Queen and capture this pawn, can't take with the pawn because that opens the check here. It's gonna force the king to move here. This white square, then take the queen to this square. It's protected here. And that's mate. To here. Okay. And then queen to here.
The Black King has fallen. May you always crush the wicked, be they pawn, knight, or monarch. Proceed.
Nice. Maybe these are the number of attempts I get. That wasn't hard. I'm actually pretty decent at chess though, so that wasn't hard to pick out. Save again. So here, I believe we can walk across this. Indeed. There are enemies. Talk to the statue.
A good leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, there is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
So there's 3 targets down here. I have to figure out which one to kill. And there's books flying around. Stead's Virtues of Unions.
Slippery little blighter. Slippery little blighter.
Yeah.
Slippery little blighter.
Oh, why can't you just pick up the book?
Slippery little blighter. Slippery little blighter.
Right there. It came right up to you. How was I able to get the first one? I just clicked it and it gave it to me. The Virtues of Unions by Alwyn Stead. It is quite obvious that larger kingdoms offer benefits to all peoples within. As a kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice. If a dragon offers to share its hoard, after all, so too should you seek union. However imperfect, should a powerful kingdom march its army on your borders, some friction is inevitable, of course. Citizens' rights might erode, for instance, but such lesser issues will be sanded down by the march of time, such as the price of peace. Okay, I read it. Ethertless, can you grab the book?
Hold still, will you?
Sleight of hand fail?
Hold still, will you? Hold still, will you?
No. Okay. +2 sleight of hand. Ethertless. Give guidance to Karlach. Karlach. Grab the book. Got it. Okay, now I understand what happened there. Suelto's Ethics of War. My colleague, Amaps, proposes fair rules of engagement in times of war, and forgiveness upon victory. Are we to spare our enemies, then, once they have fallen to our might? Are we to put all hatred behind us when surrender is offered? Indeed not. For what shall we do? Once our opponent gathers new armies and masses them once again along our borders, we shall wage another war and count the lives snuffed out by our own magnanimity. Once an enemy kingdom is conquered, it must be razed to the ground. Only then can we be free of its specter. 5-Year War, A Diplomat's Record by Torwin Basse. The war was, in truth, nothing short of a tragedy. It began as a mild altercation between the sanguine sons of the Alio and Vita families regarding, if you can believe it, the proper ownership of a sheep farm. Over the course of 3 seasons, full-blown conflict had erupted between Baldur's Gate and Victon. A pointless war leaving both cities with nothing but 1,000 youthful corpses to show for it. Another book down here. Let's do that guidance thing onto Wyll. Grab a book, please. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Slippery little blighter.
Guidance on self. Grab book.
Hold still, will you?
Guidance on Karlach. Take the sleight of hand ring real quick. Karlach, grab the book.
Come on! I won't hurt you on purpose.
No? I guess we gotta try Shadowheart here. Guidance here. Grab it. Got it. Whew! Amap's Memoirs. My life has been a long succession of pleasures. To see my town take to my ideas and cease legal discrimination of local orcs. To see my fights against horrid living conditions in city factories take off. To have the chance to see new generation take to these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however, and I shall regret its failures. My old friend Suelto comes to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile, and the promise of reinstatement, as she untimely was. Baldurin founds a city. This text roots its subject on Baldurin, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colorful but a little too self-satisfied round the edges, and the novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Baldurin claimed a guardian and friend, Answer. Bright were Answer's scales, and brighter still is breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Answer fled beneath the stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his draconic lineage. So there's Amaps, Stead, and Suelto. I think Suelto's the one that wants to, like, rage further war after ending a war. I will save just in case here. Okay. An insightful decision. A tree of peace bore lasting fruit. Proceed. Okay? And that leaves justice.
Canvases on the walls. Beautifully painted, but to what end?
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
Shrouded paintings, the judge, the waiting judgment.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political.
Okay.
The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9. The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more.
I need to give the ring back.
The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance. The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
So then there's shrouded paintings in here and the judge. I'm gonna save. Try and click the shrouded painting.
There's no expelling the dark aura. Not while that thing still stands.
Okay. Talk to the judge.
Behold, the paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Journal of Past Adventurers number 2 here. I hadn't expected puzzles. Is the Great Wyrm really hidden behind tests of this kind? I'd expected feats of strength, yes, but nothing like this. Like it was designed for sport. The Waiting Judgment. I can click this. Insert item. There's a Viridian crystal here. I can't take any of the paintings. The judge is obscuring paintings within 6 meters, preventing judgment being passed on accused soul. Is cursed. Remove curse, cast that on the judge. Okay.
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him. Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood, and a golden coin in his hand. The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek.
So he stole an apple, gave it to a child, was inducted into the Thieves Guild, sent him on a bigger heist, he was chased, and then sentenced. We save here. The crime was not violent. I'm gonna put the cell here. Maybe Karlach needs to do it. Oh, here we go. Just pick it up then, maybe? Insert item. Yeah, here we go. The cell. Yeah. You banished the dishonorable judge and applied lex talionis, the principle of the sentencing being proportional to the crime. Yeah, okay. You're a paragon of justice. Proceed. Okay, save again. Entrance. Dragon's Sanctum. We got an autosave here too.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great Wyrm, heart of the gate.
Okay, it is dead.
Shit. All that's left of the Great Wyrm is bone and ash.
Examine. If I were to loot it. Okay.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Search your mind for what possesses it.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I never shy away from a challenge.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Balduran, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Answer. It's been too long.
Whoa. He called you Balduran.
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Answer the question, Mind Flayer. You owe it to both of us.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
Two water myrmidons, an answer. All incoming damage reduced by 2. Advantage on saving throws. Harlack. Alright, I mean, let's go. Frenzy. Move up in here and attack. Crit. Immune to poison. Attack again. 19. End turn. Explosive icicles. Okay, missed. Okay, missed the icicles again. Shadow Heart. Planner ally. I want a Cambion. Up here. And we throw fires at it. All missed. Okay. Shadow Heart. Move to the side over here. Also make a weapon. Great Axe. Back here. Then move here. And turn. If it spins like a tail swipe, that's the worst thing that can happen here. Attacking it would not be a terrible idea. Deepen pack, extra attack. You can make an extra attack with the weapon. Aha. Withering Cut, sure. did 0. End turn. Stay there. I like to move off of this ice. Good. Then from distance, flame strike. 25%. This supposedly hits with Scorching Ray instead. 55% chance to hit. Let's try that. Ooh. That did not go well. Necrotic resistance, lightning, and poison immunity. I was right to go with fire, I think. Let's do the quick spell, Eldritch Blast. Okay, there's a little bit of damage, and give me lightning resistance. End turn, axe. No. Slam on Karlach. And then it moves. Okay. I attack this. Yep. End turn. Karlach has stood up. I'm not getting up here. So take out the Myrmidon. And then reckless attack. Okay. Mostly got that. Bulwark rebuke. Nope. Still some damage. Shadow Heart. I'm gonna move to here. Oh, I actually took that hit. Like Guiding Bolts, 40%. Fire Bolt, 20. Oh, we got low ground at the moment. Ray of Frost, also 40%. Insect Plague, does 2%. Glyph of Warding, Fire. Make sure it hits. 16. That's not bad. Small heal. In turn, I want to fly to here. And then blast with fire. All missed. Wyll, I want Cloud of Daggers. 21. Also want to go lightning. And then I want to move here. I don't want to go up there. I had thought about it. In turn, Etherless. Shoot the Water Myrmidon. I think it's about to, like, launch a big breath attack down this direction. Oh, opportunity attack there. Okay. Moved up there. End turn. Weapon. Missed. What are you doing? Gather power.
The waiting storm is arisen.
Take cover. It's coming for us.
Okay. Not quite what I was expecting, but kind of. Finish off the Myrmidon, and that is out of the range. Rage Throw. Smoke Powdered Bomb. Up here. Nice. Was that a 2 and a 1 or 21? Answer is gathering energy while airborne and is resistant to all damage. 2 turns remaining. So I got 2 turns to get out of this. Okay, interesting. Well, Karlach's out of range. A heal. And then it warped. Move back here. Striking all standing in the open. It does say Karlach's still there. Oh, cover down there. Cover up here. Electrified steam in there. I could be thinking about this wrong. Etherless. Can we make an arcane gate? Okay, what if I walk to here? And then arcane gate out here and here. Okay, it would have to be next turn, and then we offhand melee it. 0 and 0. In turn, Shadow Heart, go through the gate. Oh, and it brought these with me. I'm gonna jump. Okay, well, not in the open necessarily there. End turn, Cambion can't move. Wyll run here. Rays of Fire. I'm out of movement, aren't I? Almost. Path interrupted. Well, shoot this thing, I guess. Sure. And the weapon. Go back there. Stormheart Nova. Okay, it's not quite what I was expecting. And we've got Lightning Strike locations here now. I want Wyll to throw big heal down here. Shadowheart. The water myrmidon went down, and I lost my concentration, so I lost my portal to work back up here. Move here. Ranged attack. Miss. End turn. Big heal on Karlach. Had to stand up, so can't get in there. Bolt of Celestial Light. Let's launch that. Okay, and then fire again. Run to here. In turn, Shadowheart. Mass Cure Wounds, I'm not in range of people, so I could just walk forward a bit and heal. End turn, it can be in. Raise of Fire. Got 9 damage. Almost halfway. Okay. Earthless now. I have to miss these step. Out here. Eldritch Blast it. 11. Move back a bit. In turn. Lightning Breath. Okay. Then flies over here. And then the lightning bolts. That's fine. Karlach. Use super heal. I'm gonna get up in here. Melee attack. And again. It's like the best I got there. Shadowheart needs to avoid the lightning. Get up here. And I do the Mass Cure Wounds. Can't get Karlach with it. Wyll doesn't even need healed. On Self, Cambion, Earthless. Yes. Okay, not bad. In turn, Cambion, really only get out of there. Oh yeah, I guess we got the ranged fire. 6. Wyll run up here. I still have concentration on the daggers, so I'm just gonna shoot it. Target outside of normal range, though. What if we throw a heal at Karlach? Okay, that's probably a solid move. In turn, then Earthless get out of there. Big heal. Could try and Firebolt. Fireball. Okay, it did 11. Something. Move up here. End turn. Lightning Breath. Broke the Cloud of Daggers. They moved into the middle. Okay, I got hit by the lightning. Okay. I can get in here and melee attack, so do it. Crit. It's the best damage I have, so. Frenzied Strike. Fantastic, Karlach. Move up a little bit. Okay. Shadowheart can run up here. Do another mass heal. Wyll, Cambion, Earthless, Karlach, and Self. Yeah. Okay. In turn, Cambion, do your fire thing. Darn. And then get out of there. Wyll, I think Cloud of Daggers. 27 damage. Then flourish it. With a Withering Cut. Both of those did 0. Earthless, get out of there. Scorching Ray. All 6. Okay, we're down to 44. In turn, 26 more from the cloud. And it's gathering power again. Okay, Karlach, attack it. And again. Left it with 1. Come on.
Balduran, what have you done?
saw. I never thought I'd see him again.
So it's true, you're Baldurin.
I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past.
Not really.
Good. I am glad. We have enough to worry about in the present. 2 nether stones remain in the hands of the Chosen. We must find them before we confront the Brain.
Talk to Wyll.
Ansur is dead. There will be no great tempest roaring through the skies, no dragon redeemer to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the great Wyrm's aid, is the city doomed to fall?
You braved the Wyrm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who vanquished the undead abomination which Ansur became. You are more powerful than you understand. It is you who are the Tempest. It is you who are the heart of the gate.
Hate to say it, Wyll, but I agree with the Mind Flayer. Baldur's Gate doesn't need a dragon. It needs you.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city.
It would have been nice to have a dragon on our side.
Perhaps. But we will still smite the Brain, and still be hailed as champions. I could even claim my father's own ducal title, and carry his banner after this. Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender.
You might find it an uphill battle to get the city populace to accept a devil as their duke.
The Absolute's end would be the guarantee. Devilish visage be damned. If I were to call myself Grand Duke, no patriarch would deny the claim.
Follow your heart, Wyll. I trust you to make the right decision.
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the monsters that hunt the helpless. What good is a champion who puts himself above the people? What good am I as a politician just out of reach? There will be no Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Hail the Blade of Avernus.
Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you will triumph.
Yeah, I still wish I had Astarion, though. Oh, he sprouted wings? No, that's the Cambion. Okay. Alright, we talked to him again?
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The 4 pillars finally rise within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say?
Sounds heavenly.
Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Prepare your belly for a roast a la Blade.
What are your plans as the Blade once the Brain is defeated?
I scout both the hells and the coast's havens, and I destroy every fiend that dares put its eye on Faerun.
Failed the perception check. Alright. Talk to Shadowheart.
So Wyll's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
Indeed.
The Blade of Avernus. I can't think of a better man than Wyll to take up the title. It's about time someone stood up to the evil fucks populating the hells.
Okay, well, can I loot the dragon now? You got anything on you? Baldurin's Giant Slayer, Great Sword, and Dear Ansur, note. I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. There is no cure, and that's alright. I'm fine. More than fine. I'm better than I've ever been, so why torture yourself like this? Of course, I know why. Remember Yal Tingiri? You and I sailed together for months, seeking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were sick as dogs, but you never left my side, not for a moment. Even though you could have simply chosen to fly, you told me there was something about experiencing it with me. through my eyes. You wanted to share in my passion for the adventure. It was, you said, a privilege. The truth is, the privilege was mine. You are the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Answer. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours, and yours are agony. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Answer. Fly, and know that even if I'm not beside you, I'll always have been your Baldurin. Alright, I need to know. Karlach. 15 to 25. Where does the 6 poison damage come? Comes from the helmet? No. The poison hasn't been super helpful, but that great sword. Double the damage from your strength modifier. Giant's form. Your weapons deal an additional 1d6 damage. You gain 27 temporary hit points and advantage on strength checks and throws. Once per short rest. Alright, yeah. New sword for Karlach then. So now I could go Rage then Giant's form in one turn and then have 9 turns of bonus damage with the extra attack with that. Okay, nifty. And there's the Helm of Balduran down here. Attackers can't land crits on the wearer, cannot be stunned, heals 2 HP at the beginning of each turn, +1 armor class and saving throws. Medium armor. Medium armor.
The Helm of Balduran.
The Wyrm's tempest and his roar hurtle through you. Ansur's essence still lives within the helm, instilling you with power for as long as you wear it.
Oh, whoa. Double iron doors? Wait, is this gonna... Save.
Put the wind back in my sails.
Rest. What's through here? I was back to the Wyrm's Rock prison. Okay. I was worried that that was going to just take me to Gortash, and I did not want that. What I actually want is to go back down there, and then go for a long rest. Do the full rest. And then, can I give Balduran's helm to Shadowheart? Wait, I can give it to Ethertless. I'm not giving up Horns of the Berserker. Okay. Ethertless having it though, that's something. Because I am proficient with medium armor here. But then that means I could give this Helldusk armor to Wyll. Then he's 24 AC. And then I go to my chest and I put on... No. I have it all on me. Give this armor to Ethertless. Put this armor back on Shadowheart. Yeah, okay. Helldusk armor goes good with Wyll. Blade of Avernus and all. And Karlach's got a new blade. Okay, so that leaves the Chosen. So that's where we go next time. And we'll stop here for today. I really wish we had Astarion still, but we'll do some good stuff, I'm sure. I still don't really have any idea how I could have saved Astarion in that, outside of just like sending everybody and as much damage as they could at Cazador. Maybe that could have worked. I don't know. But it is what it is. We'll maybe get both of them, Gortash and Orin next time. We'll see how long that takes, because Gortash might be just walk up there and fight him at this point. But that will come next time. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.